Hi Flosstube, I'm Jem and this is my channel Stitch and Jem, and I'm back for Flosstube number 5. And it has been about a month, and boy, what a month it has been. I've had the flu, I've been to Las Vegas, I got sick from Las Vegas, it's been tornado season around here, everything's been really crazy, but I have got some stitching to show. So I'm going to get right into it, but first I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has shouted me out. Lauren, New Hampshire Stitcher, Sarah, Stitchy Spot, Corey Creates, Corinne, you're always so wonderful, Sarah from Handmade by Sarah W, and Audrey. Her channel is just wonderful, and I'm just so grateful for all of the shout outs, because I have reached 1,500 subscribers. And and Sarah from Sarah Stitchy Spot, she really loved my Simple Life framed piece, and so thank you so much, Sarah. So many wonderful, nice compliments, and everybody has just been so great. Okay, so getting right into the stitching, I will say one thing is that I'm preparing for StitchCon 2024. I'm so excited. I'm going to be at Weekend A, and I'm also going to be at summer school this year. I am super excited to share that I am going to my first summer school, and it's overwhelming to think about just like meeting Karen and Bren from Fox and Rabbit and all the things. It's going to be crazy. So I'm super excited, and I've got a lot of great retreats coming up. So as far as stitching, I have been doing my Market Mania. And for everybody who doesn't know what Market Mania is, because I just made it up this year, we had so many wonderful market releases, and so I wanted to start a market piece every Sunday in the month of May for Mania. And I have been going strong on that. Even though I was sick, I started my first Market Mania piece, and I'm going to show you the plans that I have for the other ones that I'm going to start. One of which is going to be started today, because it's Mother's Day and it's Sunday and it's still Mania. So I don't have any finishes, no FFOs. I do actually have a finish, but it's my StitchCon small, so I don't want to show it on here because it's going to be all, finished for StitchCon, and I want it to be a surprise just in case anybody watches. I want it to be a complete surprise. So no, I will not be sharing that on here, but it is finished, and so I'm excited to give it to the recipient this year. I had such an amazing time at StitchCon last year, and so let's get into my start. So my first Market Mania start was Ellen Carr, 1843, by Needlework Press. And it was my favorite market release this year. And so I started it first. And here's my progress. So it's about a week. The first day was really a slow start, but I've gotten some of that border done, the letters, and it's not huge. So next time I pick this up, I will make sure to, keep going on the top border and all that good stuff. But it is stitched with all the called for classic color works on 40 count Dust Bunny by Fox and Rabbit. And I really love it. So that is my first Market Mania start. And sorry, gotta put everything back up. Now on to just my normal whips, and I know a lot of people have finished this, and a lot of people are working on this. I'm working on this with all of my solo stitchers. We stitch on it on the 25th of every month, and that is, of course, the most beautiful Christmas Garden by Blackbird. Isn't that gorgeous? And mine's gonna look completely different, obviously, because I'm stitching it on, oh, let me see. I know it's Picture This Plus. It's 36 count Picture This Plus Regency. And I'm using the Vicki Clayton silks. And here is my progress. So I have been coming down, and I did this, and of course, you know me and that little small margin at the top, but I'm going to put some fabric at the top, I think, and that way I can easily get it framed. But yeah, so I filled in some more of the border, and I did this motif and started on that little middle. But look at those silks. Aren't they pretty? And the fabric has a green tint to it, but I'm okay with it because it's really mottled and it's really nice. And it looks really good with the Vicki Clayton silks. And that's 36 count Regency by Picture This Plus. Looks really good. So I got to work on that a little bit. And that's hard to put down. So I just do a motif and just keep on moving. Okay, my next is going to be a model stitch that I need to get going on. So I'm going to put the pedal to the metal after Mania, but I got quite a bit done. And I heard Carol Saltbox Stitcher talking about wanting to stitch this, and I was like, yes, please, yes, let me be stitching the same thing as Carol Saltbox Stitcher. And here's my progress. Oh, let me show you the chart first, just in case you don't remember what it looks like. Sorry, it's in the, there we go. And it's God Bless America by Plum Street. And again, here's my progress. So I'm really starting in on the middle. I've gotten most of this side done. I just will have to go in and fill in like the border, but it's gonna look so good. And I'm stitching this on 40 count Platinum by Zweigart. Yeah. So that's coming along. My next one is, of course, in my bag that Katie so tattered made, and I love this bag. I just love it. And it holds my A Joyous Day by Blackbird. And I'm stitching this on, I want to say 36 count, let's see, doubloon by Picture This Plus. And here's my progress. Now Katie has finished this top portion completely, like the borders and everything. But I got that last flower done, and so I'm going to work on the border. And look how pretty that is, you guys. Look at those colors, and just like my fabric I really love. I wanted it to be really mottled like the picture, and I think it's coming across that way. And the colors just pop off of it, and I love that. So I'm looking forward to getting back to this. And in my intro, I don't think I said anything about doing a giveaway for my 1,500 subscribers, but I'm absolutely going to do a giveaway in this video. And you guys, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to everybody who shouted me out and helped me reach that milestone on my channel. And the next, and probably my favorite whip, is Faith, Hope, and Love. And this is May. And those are stitch heavy. Just saying. So, in addition to my Market Mania, I have been putting, you know, trying to do a little bit on this, stitch on it every day until it's done. And that's what I do every month because I don't want to get behind. And sorry about the needle and thread in there, but here is my progress for May. And so I finished that big motif and this little bitty one, and I'm working on the other stitch heavy one, and then I'll just have that little one that goes right here. And it is looking so good. And I'm stitching this on 40 count vellum by Picture This Plus. And I absolutely love this fabric. And those are all of my whips. Okay, so now let's get into the rest of my Market Mania plans. So today is Mother's Day, and one of my mother's favorite Bible verses is, in my Father's house there are many mansions. And so when this came out, I was like, I'm stitching that, there's no doubt. And it's got lots of yellow in it. And you guys know me in yellow. So this is Many Mansions by Annie Lees, and I'm starting this today. And I'm using the Vicki Clayton Silks. And the fabric that I chose was 40 count Athos by Tropical Stitches. Look at that fabric. And the Vicki Clayton Silks are on spools, so it's kind of hard to show them, and I've kind of got them out, but look how, you know, they're like rich and saturated. And I wanted to show you one of the ones that are like, they're just so pretty. And I will thread drop these because it's just easier for me. They're already cut. It's just easier. I'm lazy. I think it was Bren that was saying on their Flosstube that he floss drops his silks. And you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. So that is going to be my start for today. And I've never stitched on any fabric by Tropical Stitches, but Katie from So Tattered loves it. And I think so do a lot of people. So I'm excited to try it, and it's 40 count, so how could you go wrong? It's gonna be awesome. Okay. And then, so my next Sunday, I will be stitching Moments of Glad Grace by Blackbird. I loved this. And I'm using all the called for colors. And I'm using Cedar River Linen Maple Bar 40 count. And look at this fabric, you guys. It's so good. And it is so beautiful. And it's like really nice. And it just seems like a very nice, very, very nice fabric. And so I'm looking forward to it. I've never used Cedar River Linen before, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. All this new linen and all of the things. And then last but not least, I'm starting this, and I'm going to try and finish it for StitchCon. So I'm not going to stitch the big one. I am going to stitch, and I don't know if this is a great picture, but I'm going to stitch this for my last market release. And I'm going to start it on that last Sunday in May, and I'm going to not finish it until I get to StitchCon so I can ring the bell. And I love all of the elements of this little small from the sampler, so. And I'll use all the called for colors, and the fabric I am going to use is 40 count. I think this is, let's see, aged paper by Color and Cotton. And I think that'll go really well with the called for colors. So those are the rest of my Market Mania plans. And then of course I'll have like StitchCon smalls and, StitchCon starts and all the things, but that's not until next month. So we'll just go over that next month. Okay, now I have a little bit of haul, you know me. And first I got my Classic Colorworks Floss Fix from Backorder Shop. Fool's Gold, 4-leaf clover, fresh brew, frog legs, frosted sage, and frosty. And those are the colors. So we're in the F's on the Classic Colorworks, and I'm excited about it. And then from Traditional Stitches, I got some Mason linen, and it is the Chatelaine Medium Light. It's so pretty. And then, your ears are not going to be deceiving you, I got some Lakeside Vintage Tundra. And you know what? It's really nice and green. And you know what I was thinking? I might do those pears from Annie B's, you know, those pears. And it's close to agave, I think, and roll and see if but yes, I have some Lakeside. So I don't know. I don't want to use it. I want to hold on to it. And then my fabric of the month, and I've already broken into this for something, is 40 count Ariel by Picture This Plus. It's very, very, very blue and beautiful, but it's not reading as light. It's a little bit more true blue when you see it in person. I don't know how I can get the color, but it's got that wonderful Picture This Plus modeling. So I got that. And then for my Be Stitch Me fabric of the month for April, I might not take that out. I got Not Another Sampler, 40 count. And I love that. And it's a little bit lighter in person than it's reading. It's reading like really golden, and it's a lot lighter, like that. So I have that. And then I was talking to Sarah from Memphis, Sarah E. Her channel is amazing. And of course, they're doing Mira May and Mira Mondays. And I was like, I think I want to start a Mira. And I was like, can you help me? And so she threw me some suggestions, but this is Faded Hippie by Fox and Rabbit. And it's a fabric of the month from Garon. And you guys, like, that's gorgeous. And I'm thinking, and it's yellow, and then it has pink in it. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll do a Mira on 40 count. This is the perfect fabric. We'll see. I'm scared. I told Sarah I need to learn how to bead first. Okay, and then, as everybody does, I'm almost positive, I was watching Sully Stitches, Tara Sullivan, and she showed everything in this book. And I don't know why I didn't have it, but I didn't. And so I bought it immediately. I was like, yes, I must have that. And just look at this back. Like, I will stitch this immediately. And there's tons of things in here, but and this one on the back is called A Sister's Love. And my sister's always talking about, oh, stitch me something. I'm just like, yeah. She doesn't stitch, so. But wouldn't that be perfect? A sister's love. But what I want to do immediately, because I feel like it's very slept on, like nobody talks about this chart, and they talk about a lot of the other charts in this book, but I haven't. This is what got me when she showed this, and it's called Bittersweet September. Look at that cute little, like I need to stitch this and have it finished just into a little pillow like that, so I have a bunch of little sampler pillows like Brenda. And I just love that. So that's my favorite thing. So like Sampler September, I might squeeze you in. We'll see. And then I got the fabric line that goes with this, and I have the panel and everything, but this is by Pine Mountain Designs, Sandra Workman, and it is anything that has to do with Pride and Prejudice. I'm here for it. So, and there's 4 of these. I just got one, but look at that little sweet sampler, and it goes with the fabric line. And yes, I must stitch that. Look at the little bee scab and the pianoforte. And it says, the distance is nothing when one has a motive. Isn't that true? Ugh. And, you know, it's so cute. It's just a little bitty. And then, of course, I had to have this. A Little Bit of Spring by Blackbird. And you know what? This doesn't seem like it has that many colors, so I think I'm going to stitch this. I'm going to get the Vicki Clayton silk pack for this because I think it would look really good. Okay, and last but not least, for sure, is the Wishing Thorn haul. And Brigitte from the Wishing Thorn probably has the best customer service. So I ordered a kit from her months ago, and it never came. It was lost in the mail, never got it. And I told her, I said, let's just wait it out. And it just got to be too long. And she was like, I'm going to send you out a replacement. So what I ordered was the Tyndale Sisters. And I got all the flower thread to go with it and the fabric. And the fabric is 36 count and flax. And I think I'm going to, I have a lot of 32 count that I think I will use instead of this 36 count. Just because that's the coverage I want on this, with this flower thread. And I remember Brenda saying that it was a little bit much. She didn't like it as much on 36 as she liked it on 32. So. And it's 2 charts. And I'm going to stitch them both one day. But I had to have this. And I wanted to try the flower thread so badly. And so they're all in there. So she sent me the replacement, and she was just wonderful. She's just wonderful, wonderful. So if you've never ordered from the Wishing Thorn, please order from the Wishing Thorn. And I also got Ada Davies. Now, I don't know about you guys, but look at that little quirky house. Let me take this out. Sorry for the crinkles and stuff. But I'll just take out this page so you can truly see this house. And I haven't seen anybody stitching this, and so this house, look at that. So I'm just going to use the overdyes on this, and I'm going to stitch it on 40 count, but I love that. It's really, really, really unique, and I like a unique sampler. I don't want it to be something that, of course I'm going to stitch all the things that everybody else has stitched, but I want it to be something special. Okay, it's time for the giveaway. Now, I do have a little bit of quilting, but it's just me sewing blocks together with sashing. So I'm going to skip showing that because next video, I should have the quilt top at least together. And then we'll be replacing my socialites quilt. So that's it on the quilting. But yeah, I have done something, but just not really interesting enough to show, if that makes sense. And so again, I just want to say thank you so very much to absolutely every single person who has watched my videos, subscribed to my channel, given me shout outs, commented. I have so many new friends, and so much like just new stuff that has to do with cross stitch now that I have a channel, and I'm really, really grateful, and I'm really thankful that I did this, and because it's scary to make videos, you know, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but once you do it, then you're like, oh, I love this. So, okay, so my first giveaway, and I'm just not going to do any special words or anything, just comment the number. I think that'll be easier for me who's new to this whole giveaway thing, but it is going to be Plum Street Samplers Flag Thief. And if you're interested in winning this, and this was a market release, and Pam and Steph, she loved this. She loved, because, you know, it's a flag thief. And so I love this too. And so I thought I would give one away on my channel. So this is number 1. So if you're interested in winning Flag Thief from Plum Street, comment 1. And then in a whole different direction, I used to buy every single thing Lori Holt, and I still love Lori Holt with my entire heart, but my stitching has definitely changed. And so I bought this chart thinking I was going to stitch it right away, and I didn't. And I got the Floss Keeper to go with it. And so this is number 2 because my tastes have changed, and I don't think I'll stitch this anymore. I thought I might even take, you know, little motifs from it and stitch it, but I'm just not going to. So that's number 2. Same thing, number 3, look at all this yellow. I just thought this was the cutest thing in the world. And I did get the floss pack to go with this. And so this is number 3. I debated and debated because I was like, oh, I could stitch this little one in the middle, and I'm going to do all these little things and make all these little ones. And, you know, I'm not going to. And now it's like I'm buying every single thing Blackbird, and that's really my jam. So, but that's number 3. And then also with the floss pack, this was donated, and so was Flag Thief. Flag Thief was donated to me by Prairie Moon Primitives, and so is Strawberry Fair, and the floss to go with it. And this is number 4. And I know a lot of people probably, you know, they love birds and it's summer for strawberries, so I thought it'd be perfect. So that's number 4. And then I want to do 5 because I'm at 1,500 subscribers. So 5 is going to be a gift card to 123 Stitch, and that is going to be a $25 gift card to 123 Stitch, and you just put the number 5. And so make sure you put the numbers down of the charts and the things you want to win. You do have to be 18 and older because I have to mail it to you. You also, please be a subscriber. Please like my channel. I mean, like this video and subscribe to my channel. And please don't say all of the words because I don't want to like a bunch of spammers and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what that would be like, but I've heard a lot of other people say they're really annoying, and I will only announce the winner on my channel. So I will be back in about a month. Work has calmed down drastically, but in about a month I will be back from StitchCon and all the things, and I'll have lots to show and share. And so I hope everybody is having a wonderful Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day again to all of the wonderful mothers out there. And thank you again so much for watching my channel, and happy stitching.